on, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to quickly do this intro prior to getting into my training footage, and I think it's training footage from like a week ago. So I'm back to kind of regular training again. I'm actually just adjusting my programming. So previously I was doing the Texas method for almost 3 months, actually, like 2.5 months. I saw some pretty good gains because my volume was just like lots and lots of volume in the Texas method programming. It's a lot of 5x5 stuff. So what I'm actually going to be doing now is slightly modifying that, and I want to still put in a decent amount of volume, but I'd like to go back to squatting and deadlifting more regularly. I find the Texas method, I have a home gym, as I'm sure you're aware. So I find the Texas method, it only has you working out like 3 days a week. Maybe you can do an optional 4th day. But I do have access to a gym pretty easily, and I also go into a gym, I drive into another gym. So I figured I would go back to like squatting at least 3-4 days a week because I saw some really, really good gains prior to getting onto the Texas method. And I think squatting like frequently, like increasing the frequency, I think that's like almost like a Bulgarian style of training, but who the hell knows anyways. What I will be doing is squatting more frequently, deadlifting more frequently. I'm still going to be putting in the equivalent amount of volume as if I was doing the Texas method. I'm also going to be, instead of doing power cleans, I'm going to be doing some snatch work, and I'm going to be trying to do a little bit of Olympic lifting stuff. And the reason is because I want to stay really functional. I find that if I just do basic movements, sure, you do increase strength, but the thing about the snatch is it really requires a lot of shoulder mobility in order to actually get into those positions. And I think it forces a lot of mobility, and it reveals a lot of like mobility issues. So if you have problems with getting into a deep squat, holding that position, then what you should be doing is things that challenge you there, right? So that's why I kind of want to do the snatch. I'm also going to be doing more front squats, and I'm going to be doing like squat variations. So almost like conjugate style training, which I did dabble with a little bit before, but I'm going to get back into that because I just find it to be pretty helpful. So basically the new program I'm trying to like write up for myself, and I'll upload it so you guys can check it out when I'm done with it. It's kind of like a blend between conjugate meets Texas method meets some Olympic lifting stuff, and I'm actually kind of interested in, I guess it would be a Russian style of training, which really focuses on the concentric portion of the movements. For instance, if you're doing a deadlift, you want to really slowly let it down and just really tear into the muscle tissue and get that sort of, I don't know if you want to call it like a stress reaction to it, but like then it allows it to heal and rebuild and repair and all that good stuff. So I'm kind of just doing a big blend of everything right now, and I will be doing another competition. A couple people asked me when the next meet will be. I'm going to lead up to that and probably do it sometime in like October-ish or so. I'm just trying to gauge it now. I have to see what meets are available. And it's not too hard for me to prep for it as long as I don't make some stupid decisions the night before, as you may have seen in the last meet video I had. But yeah, I'm going to do like this new programming. I'll probably test my singles once a month as well, because when I was doing the old programming, I never did test days. So like a lot of people will ask me like, what's your 1 rep max on bench? And I'm just like, I don't know, I don't really do 1 rep max. Like I'll do like 3s or 5s, but I don't really test singles much when it comes to bench. I really don't even test singles much when it comes to my squat and deadlift. Like I used to do that when I was kind of newer to powerlifting, maybe like 2 years ago. But now it's kind of, I don't know, I guess you just get into doing powerlifting, you just get into being patient, and you just accept the patience, and then you just don't bother testing yourself to that extent. So I'm going to do more test days as part of this new programming, but all in all, I'm just really excited. So I hope you enjoy this footage, and I'm actually going to do a little review of some more headphones that were sent to me. These are by SMS Audio, and I think they're owned, or not owned, but like 50 cent. They're 50 cents brand of audio headphones, whatever. Kind of like Dre has Beats or whatever, and then this is 50 cents version. So I'm going to show you some training clips and include a quick review of those headphones. Otherwise, thanks for watching as always, and let's get right to it. So I think I've done like 4 or 5 review videos on various types of headphones. I actually have a few extra pairs now just kicking around that were sent to me, and I don't really use them anymore. So I think I'll do a giveaway for those pretty soon. Stay tuned for that, and you'll see the video pop up whenever it does. These ones in particular are pretty cool because they have a heart rate monitor like hooked up to them. So it's pretty neat. They're kind of like, I did a review on it wasn't Bluetooth. Actually, no, it was a Bluetooth hat, and it actually had a heart rate monitor as well. These are kind of like bringing together headphones with a heart rate monitor all in one sort of thing, so it's pretty cool. You pretty much just use it with like any general sports fitness app that monitors your heart rate. And the neat part about it is that they don't require like charging and whatnot because they are wired. Obviously the downside is the fact that they do have a wire, but you know, if you don't mind that too much, it's not that big of an issue. So you're going to see me in a moment using these in a training session. They have this little tiny rubber thing that helps keep them in your ear, that loop thing that you see there, and in general they stay in pretty well. They come with all sorts of different sizes, and they have this volume rocker / microphone / heart rate monitor / whatever you want to call it, but it's pretty neat. You can use it to pretty much control everything as you're training and lifting and listening to music and whatnot. But that's it. So let's get into the training session, and here you can see me wearing those exact same headphones, and I'm opening up 135 for squats. I don't even remember which day this was, but it was pretty recent. Again, I've tried to increase frequency, so I'm squatting like 4 days a week right now. And I think on this particular day, I was working with just triples. So here we got 315 for 3 again. I'm trying to have everything a bit more slow and controlled when it comes to my squat. You know, I guess I've said that before in the past, but I am still trying to focus on it and really just monitor my depth. And I think my depth has come along a lot over the past year. You know, if I go back to my older videos, you can see I was struggling a little bit more with some of this weight, but now it actually feels pretty damn comfortable. And you know, I hit depth decently, and so I'm overall pretty satisfied. This looks like 405 for 3, and you know, got it without an issue. Pitched forward a little bit too much on that rep, looks like, but it's all good. And now we're getting into deadlifts. So I've started doing conventional because I just did sumo for so long, and the thing about sumo is like it really strains the hips because you're spreading your legs so much, and it's really a hip dominant movement. So I decided to switch to conventional because I want to get more back work in. So I want to like build a little bit of a thicker back, get some more muscle back there. And I don't know, I started deadlifting with conventional, and I don't know what happened, but I ended up switching to sumo for a bit, and I figured at some point I would go back to conventional just because I guess I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. So yeah, that's what I kind of decided to do. I think this is this is 315 on the bar right now, and I got for 3 again. Looks like 405. One thing I'm going to continue trying to adjust is, firstly, I don't like this. I have this little bit of backgrounding in my upper back, so I've really tried to make an adjustment to that, and it's getting better day by day. So I'm really pleased about it, and I look forward to seeing some of my training sessions in the coming weeks because I think there's been significant improvement there. Here we got 455, it looks like, on the bar, and I don't remember if I got this for 2 or 3, but it actually felt a little bit heavy for this day. I actually had a buddy over too, and he was just kind of hanging out and chit-chatting as I was doing these sets, but I think he did some squats too. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will catch you again in the next session. Take it easy.